Y'all been doing? Y'all know I hated to leave off the way I had to, but people were trying to cause confusions and things. So, what happened was when I did the video on about the incriminating uh, video that I had found. Um, that person had actually reported me, so he ratted on me too. I'm alive, and he ratted on me. He wrote to YouTube and copyrighted it and like claimed the copyrights for it when everyone knows that he had actually taken the video down. He didn't actually know how the video came back up, but he ratted on me. Okay, he turned me over to YouTube or whatever. I had to go through this 10-day thing because they were trying to give me a strike. So it was rather disheartening because I'm just like, how people want to play certain type of games and then want to go and cry wolf. Like, really? Hey, Jason, Aaron, how you doing? So I'm like, okay, so you want to play, right? So I ain't make no noise. Cause see, one thing I know how to do is like when somebody trying to send me trouble or when they go to shooting and I shoot back, you know what I'm saying? And they don't like that shots might be a little more forceful than theirs, then they want to go run and tell. So I had to play, just play how it go, you know, be quiet for a minute, get myself to myself. I missed you more, Coach K. Give myself to myself, pray about it. Give up the higher power. Give my spirit guides and my ancestors. Hey, Jason, yes, yes. And, pray about it. And in the meantime, just be quiet. So it was 10 long days, 10 long business days that he had to, go and what he had to do was go to federal court and prove or get the rights to the whatever I had, the content. He had to go to federal court and, get it copyrighted or whatever. So of course he didn't want to go with that federal court move. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, DeAndre. Delmar, thank you, honey. I appreciate you. So he didn't want to go with that move. And that's how it kind of like went back because if he didn't produce his federal paperwork in 10 business days, you know what I'm saying? They were going to remove the strike and, of course, put the video back up. So that's when y'all saw the video come back on. That was, YouTube removing the strike or whatever. So in the meantime, I had been getting a lot of messages, emails, and things like that. And I did see that the information started to come up about what I had produced about him ratting on Timothy, wearing the wire on Timothy Pickney and Sean Taylor. And I saw where they did 2 videos or whatever the situation is. So I'm glad that kind of came to light for people, you know what I'm saying? Because I kind of like get it fast. I've been in the spirit, so I've been in the spirit for a long time. So that's how I was always prepared for this, situation. But, it's always bigger than that. And that's what I want people to kind of get to, you know what I'm saying? Because as I see, I haven't been on here in a while. And in the process of not being on here, I was actually intending and manifesting a lot of things that I needed. YouTube views your strikes and see how many views. Let me see, baby, what you see. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, see if they can monetize, that's why they do that. I think, yeah, exactly. So that's what he had done to me, I see the saga is still continuing. that's just their part. That's what they have to do to be out here. I've been telling people for a long time. I think that G Code and all that rap stuff, I see that y'all saw he was um had his once upon a time deceased best friend who he probably ratted on sitting on his lap with his hand in his inner thigh. And that was some of the stuff, I had spoken on way back on Rare Reports when I first did the interview with him. But being that he was so controlled, he put so much out, and then of course he would get phone calls. Hey baby, hey. Um, yeah, I said it. He would get phone calls like, "Oh, take that part down," because I had actually said way back in the beginning in that report that, yeah, they were all boyfriends. I think that's why, he thought it was okay to do the things that he was doing to Killa Stone. Because thank you, baby, thank you. You know what, Coach K? I'm chilling. 46 brings on wisdom. Spiritual wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So I am an energy person. I can't really go around all of the energies because it's really heavy right now. I went to the DMV the other day to get a sticker. I was like, Lord, I felt all the people energy in there. I was like, oh Lord, I had to get out of there. I'm like, then it's so crazy because I had to remember, like, where did I get my sticker? Because I usually don't go into this place and get my sticker. And I remember that I usually get it from the kiosk in the grocery store where nobody's in line. But yeah, I had said that they were boyfriends, and that's probably why he thought it was okay to do the things that he was doing to Killa Stone about taking all of his belongings and drugs and stuff, and then just going being in his space. That's like some things that women do to men. You know what I'm saying? And then they get the man, woman and the man, they be mad, and the woman might take his stuff and then go somewhere and do him some stuff, and then they be right back together. Y'all know how they go. So yeah, he finally let y'all see. I'm glad that. My bad, I ain't meant to pin nothing, but I'm glad he kind of let y'all see that. That's like real. That was real crazy. Let me see. Where was there? No, I'm back then. You know what, CJ? Thank you. I appreciate you for the birthday wishes. You know what, CJ? Those guys went to juvenile jail. So I think that was more of their G code, they was all in the same building, and they saw who did it to who, because it was said that, things used to happen to them back there because they want to be bad. So sometimes the guards used to rape them and stuff like that. And that's where I had learned that they had, learned how to be real good fighters and, which really I believe in my heart of hearts, being that me being spiritual, because I understand spiritual more than, physical. So me and my heart of hearts now, when I think about it, I think that's what they had to do to, that's why they became killers, because that was the only way to really come back from that. Like, if somebody knows you've been being raped, that you've been having sex with men, one and four and one like I know that's right. That's how I think they became killers and stuff, because they had to come back, try to come back from it, so what other way to come back from that? When somebody knows your deepest, darkest secrets and knowing that what you did in the building and when you come out, of course you gotta be the baddest so they can keep their mouth closed. Because if they know you're a building, they ain't gonna tell your business. So that's why I'm figuring like, when Elvin was alive, when Killa Stone was alive, nobody opened their mouth. Nobody said a word. Their tongue had the padlock. Their tongue really had the padlock. But ever since this man been deceased, they've been running their mouth. Yes, Jason Aaron. Oh, I've been. Yeah, I had to be. Because let me tell you something. I tell people all the time. I am a spiritualist, so I try to be light, but I was in the dark first. Before I found the light, I was in the dark first, okay? So therefore, now that I'm in the light, I'm not afraid to go into the dark. You understand what I'm saying? And thank you, baby. I appreciate you. I'm not afraid to go into the dark. So it's like I'm going up in there. Thank you, B-Slack 101. And I'm going deep. So that's why I was with Elton from the beginning. Because remember, when I met him, when I met Killa Stone, I was in the dark. He was in the dark. So that's how we clicked up, because we was in the dark. And that's how I met all these dark ass people. You understand what I'm saying? But even though I was in the dark, I have gifts. So whoever I'm around, I'm gonna know something about them because I'm spiritually gifted. So that's how I knew what I knew way back then, but I used to tell it to him and not them, because they were not my concern. You know what I'm saying? So they be sitting there trying to act like it's crazy, but it's really, really real. And they be wondering, hi, thank you, baby. Thank you, just the 314 and Andre Collington. Hey, I appreciate you so much. It's good to see all of you as well. I've been wanting to come over here and talk to y'all. Come on here. But it's like I be having to follow the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So I be getting like, I be having to heed. So it's like sometimes I have to go into solitude and do what I gotta do to get what I gotta get, because I come on here and they got some people like me, some people don't like me. So they get on here and I be wanting well, they be wanting that. Happy New Year to you as well, Jason, Aaron. Happy New Year to all of you. I have, of course, been praying for all of y'all. I came on here today too. I said, before I leave, I'm gonna do something for everybody on my channel. So, because we're gonna be praying, because it's a praying time. Because you see, things can only last for so long, and there's a shifting going on, but we gonna, before I leave from up here, y'all know I be praying for y'all. I'm gonna bring the money drawing candle for y'all. So bring all of y'all some money, okay? That's what I'm gonna be doing, and showing y'all how to do it too. I'm gonna be on IG Live, thugging it out though. You say I jump on there because I'm just a music, I'm a music person, and that's how I really express myself through the music, because it's like, I can't go and do what I be wanting to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's how music is my outlet. So that, sometimes I get on there and I just be thugging. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be, That's how I be. So did you think they were suspect back then? Yes, I always felt they were suspect from the beginning. Because of how they used to act, how they used to dress alike. And I knew it had came from their juvenile jail stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And then this is how I know that they were really, 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 really the way they were suspect. Because they would use the women, me being included, as the cover-up. So they know they have a bad woman, but all you do is bring her grief and pain, because your dues is more important. You understand what I'm saying? So when I see that like that, my mind goes elsewhere. Like, some people think outside of the box. They like to stay outside of the box. Me, I go in the box. You know what I'm saying? I go inside of the box. So it's like, okay, hold up. And it's just the whole time, just the activities, and then just the playing with the women. Say, I've known that when dudes are hard like that, and they won't play and have to have a lot of different women and all that stuff. Really and truly, it's really because they showing off for their man. And they probably be in competition talking about like how many, I can get this one, I can get this, just when they're sharing them. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna tell y'all what I am gonna tell y'all. But sometimes you gotta say allegedly. But I believe they all have, the same sickness. I believe that if a test had to be done, that a lot of them are positive, because they was boyfriends. I don't care what nobody say. They was boyfriends. So, and it's just bring it all out, open now because they used to be dressing alike and doing all kind of like little stuff, you know. And to me, they was really getting girls that they wanted to be like, you know, to get around her, get up underneath her, learn her and her ways, and then go beat her when she ain't nowhere around to the boys. You know, that's what they do. That's what they be doing. So yes, I really I'm sorry. It's like that's what they be doing these days. Like especially because you know it was like vendetta. Like what is it? You have this baby mama, this baby mama. You got like 3 different baby mamas, or you always got 2 different. Or you always got multiple women. But all of us women still have dealing with the same issue with this one man. So really, what is it that you into? Because you're not into us. Because you wouldn't be hurting what you're into. You understand what I'm saying? Sad. Yes. But yeah, I really, and I'm so glad he's so open and honest because you know back when we were first conversing, and I had a few conversations with him. One of the conversations I had with him was that I was going to expose that you know what was going on with all of that, and so he was like, you know, so sometimes some people just make their move before they know you're gonna make your move or whatever, but. That's what I be praying for. I be praying that they tell God on Jesus on themselves. Quit telling God on Jesus on everybody else and tell God on Jesus on yourself, you know. So, but in the meantime, God had a grandbaby. I didn't switch locations. I didn't been doing some things because, you know, people is something else. Because, you know, when I had to turn and do the YouTube, contest the YouTube stuff, you know, you have to put your address on there or whatever, right? So people be thinking they be knowing my address, but they don't. I was like, Lord, now they gonna be sending people over there to that location, doing all kind of stuff, and then people call me over there and be like, oh, I saw somebody on the camera lurking around the cars or whatever the situation is. I'm like, might have been them, you know. I don't put nothing past. But yeah, y'all, it's my birthday. I'm turning 46. You know, I mean, you know, it's a lot of wisdom, a lot of experience. No capping, bro. Let me see what you say, baby. No capping, and down to no caption. Hold up. What's up, y'all? What's been up with it? I ain't never gonna come back like this. I said, guess what? We're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about it because I have to talk about it because it happened. You know what I'm saying? People told on me and I was alive. Like, they told God on Jesus on me on YouTube and claimed that I copyrighted, stole copyrights and all this and that. And then when it was time to come with their paperwork, they couldn't come with their paperwork. Thank you, Jason, Aaron. I tell them whenever they want to go to war, you know, whenever they want to go to war, I'm with that. I tell them I try to be a light worker, but I know how to go into the dark. I'm LED lighting in the dark, you know, I shine bright, you know. What y'all been doing? I miss y'all so much. This is so much. This is so much. What I'm doing for my birthday, let me tell y'all, it's supposed to turn. It's about 40-some degrees outside right now. The wind is cutting like razors and knives, cutting through you, you know? So I'm gonna go out and have dinner and a drink. And then I'm gonna come back here and get on get on the YouTube channel with y'all. And we're gonna dance and party and drink. And we're gonna have a ball. I'm gonna come and do it with y'all. We're gonna count it in. Come on here and do it with y'all. Y'all my people. Y'all more the realer ones than, you know, some of the ones that be around in real life. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather get on here and kick it with y'all. Birthday, enjoy the day, please. I appreciate you. Yes. I was born on Martin Luther King birthday, y'all, so y'all already know. Y'all already know. We fulfill the dreams of the dreams we fulfilled, you know? Meet you here, Coach K. I'm coming right on here and kick it with y'all. You understand? I got sense. You feel me? I'd rather kick it with the people who kick it with me. You know, that's how you show love. I don't care about none of the rest of them. They ain't doing nothing with me. I'm doing stuff with y'all. I ain't doing nothing with nobody who ain't, you know. They ain't let me know nothing. We ain't doing nothing, you know. No surprises. So I'm gonna be on here with y'all. Gonna have a little drink. Play a little music in the background because I don't want them to cut us off alive, you know, and sing, stealing copyrights and shit and be giving us a strike and shit. You know, we don't need no strikes and shit. But yeah, y'all, so, I really, you know, times is changing, y'all. And y'all on here with me, and guess what? I say, during this time while I've been off, I say, Lord, it's time for me to share how to make it through the struggle. Cause see, people look at me and they think like I don't go through nothing. And I do. Because that's what experience is a good teacher, and that's where everything is a balance. You got to know what it is to have, not have, do good, do bad. You know, you got to know to see what you got inside of you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just making sure that because I don't give up easy or whatever. Because I'm a Capricorn. I tell people, Capricorns in the horoscope we represent the goat, and in Tarot we represent the devil. And you know they say that God gave the devil permission to rule the world, so that's why I'm trying to be holy. You know what I'm saying? Because Jesus was a Capricorn too. Don't y'all be getting scared and all that. So I've been talking about what they do, which is you a witch. They've been asking me all kind of questions. Am I a witch? Well, let me answer some of the questions. Do y'all have questions for me? I want to answer some of the questions because I've been saying this stuff. So somebody asked me, was I a witch? And I guess what they want to call a witch, because everybody got dark and light in them. Yeah, because our boy Turk said they used to play gay games. Like what? They did play gay games, all of them. They were ruled by that. They were taught that. How you feel about Aries? Aries are good. Aries is a fire sign. So Aries is hard worker. They, you know, they go get us, but they ain't nothing to play with. They're around, you know, and I'm a gold, so you know, we just. But Aries, all people, all the signs are good. You know, it's a balance to it. But people ask me, was I a witch? And I guess I can be honest and say maybe, yes, maybe, because, you know, I burn incense. And I burn candles. So when you're working an incense, because I'm sure everybody can burn the incense in their life a time or two. But when you burn an incense, what does incense look like to you? It look like a wand, you know? So I guess if it, you know, witches have brooms. I ain't got no brooms, so I can't say I'm a witch. But yes, I do, because I got a cinnamon brooms. But whatever you want to believe, I do spiritual work. So if, you know, I say I was coming on this channel and share with y'all this year, you know, because y'all need to know how to work some things out for yourself, you know, be problem solvers. And everybody go through something. What you think about two Capricorns being together? Two Capricorns being together or two Capricorns being together. The female version of the male and the male version of the female. God, it can happen, but it's got to be genuine. Like, and of course, you will both know if it's not. But of course, I mean, I've dealt with a Capricorn before, and it was, you know, all good. But the men can be rather controlling, and the women can be rather strong. So it you know, that's why I probably don't be in a relationship, because people say I'm too strong, and I'm gonna be strong because I'm not gonna be weak. But I'm gonna tell you what made me strong. The whole situation with the boys. The boys made me strong. Do you hear me? I am a product of them. The part that survived, a survivor of them. I'm telling you, because you got to be hard. Them, you still cutting up. That's the big. Not all of them, but Coach K, I don't know what too independent is. All I know is, if you want a woman like me, you say I'ma help me, okay? So I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna help me. So sometimes being a help me causes to have some independency about yourself. Because how you gonna get a help me if they don't know how to be independent at sometimes? That means if you're not able to do it, they should be able to do it. That's what the help me is for. It should, if you get down to there tomorrow and not able to do it, the help me is supposed to come and be able to pick up the slack with nothing lacking. So I'm trying to understand what is too independent. I don't know. See, you get what you asked for. I don't know. See, I don't know. Y'all don't let the man lead. Yes, we do. I let the man lead, but the man got to know how to lead. Because see, I can crash myself, honey. So I can let a man take the lead. But if it looks like he losing control, it's not a question. I'm gonna know how to step in right away. like I never stepped back, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna take the lead. I want you to take the lead. I want a man that's gonna be a man. That's not gonna be intimidated by me. Because first of all, a woman is a representation of her man. So if a man is strong and got something going by himself, he should want his woman to be should not want his woman to be anything lesser. I don't understand. I'm gonna bring okay, all right, baby, bring that. But so I'm trying to understand. Like, is it that a strong man wants a weak woman, or that a independent man wants a dependent woman? What is it? You just gotta let me know what you want, baby. And then I can tell you what I'm about, what I can accept and what I can deal with or what I can't deal with. It's not bad at all, but it's just that I think when a woman start being too much a reflection of her man, you want me to go say, when a woman start being too much of a reflection of her man, some forget the position and they get intimidated, losing the thought and the focus of that this is my woman. So my woman gonna be like this and she gonna be like that because I'm like this and I'm like that. And you shouldn't want it to be any less. But I don't know what happens. Because we learn from the best now. We are a reflection of these men now. I ain't gonna lie, I was taught by the best. And it'd be hard to give up the position, you know, but you know, it works. It's workable, it's good, you know, it means well. So any more questions? Because I'm trying to see. Y'all gotta let me know. Do a dependent man want an independent, or do an independent man want a dependent woman? I know you would definitely hold me down. Okay, right, Coach K. Up and down. I will hold you up and down. I hear you big slack 101. I hold up and down. If I can't help, I ain't gonna even hinder. Me, I'm one, let me tell you something about me. I'm one, I don't even need competition. Like, say if I meet you, got a whole bunch of different women and all this going on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to exempt thyself, you know, because all I know is, baby, you can go and have all of that. But I'm just not gonna be included. You know what I'm saying? So me, I do differently. So yeah. That's how it's supposed to go. And that's how you just preserve yourself. Because I know. Me, I go to be celibate and just be having my power and my strength and praying and getting everything I want from God. So I don't be worried about it. But yeah. What other questions y'all got? Because I'm trying to see. Do the independent man want a dependent woman? Or will he need an independent woman? Because a an independent man, he, boss up. You more than enough. I know that's right, Coach K. I am. I say I'm two handfuls. So if I'm two handfuls, that means what? You ain't got room for nothing else. Nothing else. Don't even worry about it even. I am two handfuls. I'm a two handful. So you find room for something else, baby. Your hands gotta be mighty bag. Yes, y'all, but I miss y'all so much. I got nothing to ask you. Some people been like this. I'm telling you, that's why I have to be praying so hard, y'all just don't even know. Y'all don't know. Baby. But I'm so happy to see y'all. I miss y'all so much. But yeah, I said I was gonna show y'all how to be a problem solver. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. The real no name. All right, y'all like that. Yeah, I said I was gonna show y'all how to be your own magician, how to solve your own problems, how to fight your own demons. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. G problem. I appreciate you. Yeah, I see that's what we was gonna do this year. We was gonna fight our own demons. We wasn't gonna be hating on nobody, even paying attention to nobody. Cause you know what that's called? A distraction. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I have to know how to die. Sometimes I have to test myself. There's big tests I have to pass. So it's like, okay. Now this problem, this person causing you a problem on your YouTube channel. So what you gonna do? You heard me? Is you gonna get on here and be just as immature as them and get on here and entertain them with the rah-rah? Or are you gonna be the adult and do the adulting? You understand what I'm saying? And work out your problems. And that's what I do. That's what I have to say. We are the adults about it, you know? When you get back and they still doing the same thing for y'all views and y'all likes. But telling God and Jesus on y'all, I'm telling you, it's not good. Lying. When is somebody gonna ask, why y'all ain't, see, this is what I don't understand. This is how we know people, certain people being involved. Why ain't nobody, ask that person, why nobody, this person ain't never gave no feedback on that at all. He know how to cut off things, that's the truth, very, very well. But I'm trying to see how y'all still watching him with all of that. I guess it's just entertainment. Y'all gotta be careful, we gotta give y'all energy. So, you know, people be energy harvesting. You know what I'm saying? They've been harvesting all y'all energy. Getting y'all views and y'all likes, and now y'all don't even know who they really are. See, that's why I want to get y'all prepared, so y'all would never be fooled again. You understand what I'm saying? Because baby, y'all got it in y'all, but y'all just got to dig it up. So when y'all look at, like me, you have to look at them like, Just like I saw it way back then, and it's stuck with me, and it's still happening the same way right now. I could never be fooled, you know? I want to help y'all with it. And let me let y'all know now, if y'all not with it, it's okay. It is okay, honey, to not believe in things, okay? Because you see, it's called free will. You understand what I'm saying? And me personally, since we have so much free will in life that God gives us, you know, me, I be praying to God, you know, I be like praying for in Old Testament days. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind a woman teaching and leading me into the new things. That's right, baby. Let me tell y'all something. You see, the Old Testament, God was dealing with the children of Israel, us, you know, our forefathers, our ancestors, our way back down the line, okay? God was in spirit. They was in the flesh. God was talking to them and dealing with them in spirit while in their flesh, directly, no middleman, okay? No middleman in the Old Testament, okay? So they would pray. They hungry, Lord, I'm hungry. God, I'm hungry. God made Lord, I'm thirsty. God, I'm thirsty. God, I'm thirsty. God tell him, strike the rock, make water come from the rock. Directly, no middle name. Okay, we ain't even get to the New Testament. New Testament, that's when Jesus came, okay? But this is the Old Testament before Jesus, okay? All this was happening directly. No, what? The children of Israel, they steadily telling God, who doing everything for them in spirit, while in their flesh, they keep telling God, we want a physical king. We want a physical king. Okay? So after they keep disheartening God and going against God and backstabbing God after he didn't help them in spirit and truth, God got tired of them and he gave them what they wanted. So he said, okay, you want a physical king? I'll give you a physical king. So you know what he did? He scattered them, the children of Israel. Our forefathers, our ancestors, they say he scattered them, and when he scattered them to the north. And where are we? What is this called? North America, okay? So, as I said, if anybody heard me on YouTube, I'm just really sharing this because this is really what I stick to. Like, now, Lord, when I go to all the other countries in the Caribbean or somewhere, it be nice and warm all year round. But in the North America, it be brutally freezing cold, bone-chilling cold. You got the gas bill go up. These people don't have a gas bill. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I be trying to pay attention like that. What is really going on? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be back in the Old Testament days when they used to burn incense and all that stuff and they sacrifices and stuff. I'd rather burn me a candle, okay, and burn me some incense, you know, and pray to God directly. And this is what I be praying, saying, Lord, please deal with me directly. I don't want to be like the children of Israel. I'm breaking that curse, okay? I don't want to be. Lord, just deal with me directly. I don't need none of that, okay? So that's what I be praying, you know. So that's why I'm not here for the black. I'm not here for the holier than thou. I'll be around for the black sheep and the people with problems and things like that. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that's what I said I was going to share with y'all. Because, you know, some people be watching and they be wondering, and especially people who do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, how she get through? How she keep going on? Baby, I be having to pray different, okay? So I'm going to teach y'all how to pray different, how to fight your own demons so y'all won't have to be watching nobody else fight theirs. You understand what I'm saying? Because they trying to get your views and your likes and stuff while they fighting theirs, and distract you from dealing with your own. You understand what I'm saying? And then try to really be like dopamine to your brain and just really block you from even caring about yourself before you know it. You done picked up their spirits and their demons. Their demons and their spirits done entered you and took over because you just been watching. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you, baby. See me, I don't be watching. I had to deal with them hands on, baby. Trust me. I tell people, when I met him, I was in the dark. Oh, but now that I have came to the light, I am not scared of the dark. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's how people get free. But they ain't gonna take you none of it. You understand what I'm saying? They just want you to share in them fighting their demons. No, don't do none of that. Everybody got enough to tend to on their own. Don't let them be a distraction to you, okay? So I'm gonna show y'all. That's what I said. I'm gonna do this. This is my assignment. Because I can tell y'all, it wasn't nothing good then, and it still ain't nothing good now, okay? Nothing good. What is it? Turning out for you, making them worse than what they are. Telling people old stuff that they don't believe is real right now today, and it's not. You know? Tell me that the dollar about to crash and that if I get caught with cash, I'm going to be arrested. Tell me about that. Don't tell me none of that other stupid shit that got you in a situation and you're still in a situation, and now you're trying to use me to get out of the situation because of my views or my likes or whatever. You understand? Don't let me do it. Don't let them do it. It's called energy. You know, don't let them take your power from you. Okay, baby? Don't let nobody take your power from you. Okay? And when they requesting your likes and your views and all this and all that for their money, okay, you learn to do it for yourself, okay, and be your own money house. Don't let nobody do none of that. Don't let them be no distraction, okay? You got problems and they ain't gonna give you 5 on your shit, okay? They gonna gain and collect and accept, but they're never gonna give, not even the truth, okay? Because they still ain't never told the truth, period, about how they got home. And everybody's still watching, everybody, but they can ask me if I'm a witch. Yes, if that's true on the father, yes. Yes. Okay. I'll get y'all to this same little candle y'all see them in the Dollar General store all the time. Okay, and if you look on it, it's a triple strength money drawing candle. Okay, I did not make it. Y'all know y'all see it in the store all the time. So don't be acting like I just came out the woods. Okay? But I'm not. So yeah, y'all, cause baby, I've been having to pray about some things. I say, Lord, we be trying to send trouble to y'all through the YouTube channel, telling God on Jesus on you. It's not safe. What is up? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I want to know about y'all well-being too, because y'all know I'm going to tell y'all about me. I want to help y'all with a little spiritual cleansings and a little psychic defenses, you know, to help y'all out. My belongings for y'all. Oh, it might have been downstairs. So I'm just gonna tell y'all, get y'all some good Florida water, and tell y'all what Florida water was, baby. You feel like you're having a little bad luck, baby. I was gonna tell you, baby, they tell you black cats is bad luck, but baby, I was gonna tell you, get a black cat and turn your bad luck to good. Okay? So we're gonna talk about this year early. We're not gonna talk about no mess. I'm not here to take nothing from y'all. If I can't help you, I'm not gonna hinder you. And on this channel now, I'm gonna be talking about these candles. I'm gonna be showing how to where to go buy them, showing you how to dress them, showing you how to do it yourself so you won't have to be giving nobody all your money. And be feeling like, oh, it ain't work. I got such and such to do, such and such, and it ain't work because you ain't had no business get nobody else to do it. But you got to be your own worker, you know? Okay, right here. You can find a black cat candle. You can find this candle in black or white. It is used to change one's bad luck to good. That's what it say there. Black cat candle. So I want to know about y'all well-being. What's going on? Who got something going on? Because I can help you. Y'all feel like y'all in love with people who y'all ain't supposed to be in love with. Somebody got something on y'all. Making y'all do as they say. Bending y'all to their will. That's what we're talking about. Because that people, guess what? People y'all be watching be doing that all the time, but they're not going to tell you. So that's what I said I was going to do this year. When I come back on this channel, this is what I'm going to share, and this is what we're going to do. Those that don't like it, sorry. And we're not going to do it all the time. Because see, this is how we get the truth. You understand what I'm saying? You get spiritual. And then you can know what is happening in the unknown before it's, you know, comes to the known. So when you see it, you know, when it's prompted to you from the unknown, when you see it in the known, you'll be like, oh, Lord. Then you know it was the spirit, okay? Or somebody watching over you, the spirit, your gut, whatever you want to call it. So what's been going on, y'all? 'Cause I'm gonna tell y'all stuff to help you, baby. To help you so you can help yourself. It's called a DIY, do it yourself. Nobody ain't gonna have to do it for you, okay? We're gonna cut all of that out. We ain't gonna do no middleman. I say we're going back to the Old Testament days where God was dealing with us directly. You understand what I'm saying? When you ask, it shall be given. You understand what I'm saying? If you seek, you shall find. If you knock, the door will be open to you. You know? So I'm helping you with on my channel, y'all, because we gotta do something about stuff. You know what I'm saying? We can't just be sitting around and looking at some people do it, and then we don't know what they're doing anyway. You don't never know. They're not gonna tell you. So I'm gonna tell you. Now I'm not gonna tell you what I'm doing personally for myself, but I am going to share with you things that can be done. You know, that you can do for yourself. Like the first thing I do when I want, get myself together, I go to do a cord cut because I go to think about all the people I just left with in life. All the people I came across in life, their energy is very, 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 very serious. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes you cross with people that you ain't never seen no more in your life. People might be dead. You understand what I'm saying? You still crossed up with them, you didn't crossed up with them. You know what I'm saying? They say once you have sex with a person, you can marry someone. You understand what I'm saying? So you know what I have to do? I have to do some energy touching. Energy person. I give myself all to myself. You understand what I'm saying? I do the exorcism to myself. I do the exorcism on me. Okay? And I gotta make sure that I am feeling myself and not anyone else because I have crossed with them or I have mixed with them or I have, mixed myself up with them. You know what I'm saying? And I might be carrying something. That's how people do stuff to you. Cross with them up. And something they get some of the piece of you, then they got a piece of your energy there, run your ass crazy. Or try. Especially if you don't believe in nothing. Because the same way they be doing stuff to you, that's the same way you gotta go and fight back. You can't be using logic with the spirit. That's not gonna work. You gotta use spiritual, baby. Oh, you just never know. So I'm gonna be the realist and give it to you all. Now, what I am doing is I am giving problem solving-ish rituals or whatever you want to call them. And they are light. They are for yourself. They're not to do anything to anyone else. They're not about anyone else. They're just about you and yourself if you need to get yourself together spiritually, okay? Now, as far as me doing because everything I do is for me, so I'm never going to do me any harm. Now, there are people, and I am one. If I have to go into the dark, honey, I am LED lights in the dark. I'm not scared of the dark. I know how to go dark if I need to go dark. That means I gotta go fight these principalities of darkness and things like that. And I'm all about that, because Capricorn does represent the devil. So that means I control all of the demons. Okay, I control all demons. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, Streets Archives. So I'm not scared of no type of demons. I'm not scared of nothing. When people try to send stuff at me, I usually know who it is. Because, I cover known and unknown. If I don't know who it is, I'm going to say, Lord, known and unknown. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just letting you know, it's a balance, okay? Because you can't be all light. You understand? Because light don't need light. It's already light. Light need dark. So it's called a balance. Okay. So, but this is not what this is. So please do not ask me about dark work. That's something you can go look up yourself, because everybody got a dark side, but I'm trying to share my light. So if I have to go dark, the world may never know because it's dark, so they better have lights. But, you know, just to be real. So, there are a few, again, I don't share what I do because it's all personal what I do. So, just like what you do. But, problem solving rituals. Okay, so we're going to start with these first. And I'm just gonna call out a few titles, okay? Just a few titles. And I'm gonna give a little brief description on it, you know, on things that I have dealt with. And they're called problem solving, okay? This is to solve problems. So the first one is, if you have gossip going on, so if you need to stop gossip, they say gossip is powerful enough to create a lot of problems for an individual. This is a case where the person is being hexed by the tongue. When a lie is said consistently about another, other people will begin to believe the lie. To stop gossip, you will need, and it can tell you how to stop gossip, okay? Then it can tell you how to hold on to your money, okay? Many times your money will flow out of your hands as fast as it comes in. Perhaps someone is jinxing your money, okay? So I'm just gonna share a little bit with y'all, problem solving things, okay? Things you wanna do for yourself. Says to get someone out of jail. This is also useful if the person is already in jail and is going before the parole board to discuss their release. Says to protect an incarcerated person from harm or danger. With the overcrowding of jails, tempers can flare up easily, fights will break out, and someone may be hurt or even killed. Sometimes a person on the outside will even pay another inmate to kill a particular inmate while both are incarcerated. Got something for that, okay? This is how you can get your life right, because sometimes people be putting stuff on you, okay? So it says, to protect from a jinxed condition. This is a setup you should keep going at all times. You never know when someone is trying to work against you by throwing a monkey wrench in your plans, okay? Then we got to hold on to your mate. See, I don't do none of this kind of stuff, but it says when it comes to love, some people can be quite fickle. You may have to deal with a person who only wants to date married people. You may have to deal with someone deliberately trying to break up a relationship. Yes, even blood relatives will try to use magic to break up a relationship or prevent two people from getting married. I'm going to help y'all. To maintain your health in our busy, hectic schedules, it is not always easy to eat a balanced meal. Many people have a diet of fast food and vitamin pills. It is commonly believed that disease begins within the spiritual body of the person and remains attached to the aura before its symptoms begin to manifest in the physical body. As I have just explained, things happen in the spirit first, then it shows up in the physical. Just as it said here, you're gonna be sick in your spirit, and then it's gonna show up on your physical body. And you need to go figure it out. That's what sickness is. It says, of course, this ritual will not protect your health from the physical harm due to a car accident, or from falling and breaking a bone, but this ritual does provide spiritual protection to keep you from getting colds and influenza, which is especially useful for those working in the health field. Many people who must always be around sick people, some with contagious diseases, never catch the illnesses themselves, and can testify to the ritual's effectiveness. Maybe that's why I never caught none of the illness and the sicknesses that was going on, because I sure did this ritual. And they said, even some with contagious diseases. Oh, thank God. Okay? They never catch the illnesses themselves. They can testify to the ritual's effectiveness. So I can testify to obtain daily blessings. We should all offer daily prayer for our lives to be blessed so that we may prosper in what we are doing. This is part of a daily devotion to the saints. For the 7 African powers, the Orishas are invoked only by those in Santeria. The Catholic saint picture is invoked instead, forming a litany to the saints combined with those pictured on the helping hand candle. The saints are the Blessed Mother, Saint Joseph, Saint Anne, Saint Joachim, the infant Jesus pictured on the helping hand candle, Our Lady of Mercy, Our Lady of Regla, Our Lady of Charity, Saint Barbara, Saint Francis of Assisi, Saint John the Baptist, and Saint Anthony of Padua. Some people will also add to this setup a guardian angel and the Holy Trinity. This daily devotion is done for only 7 days each month, always beginning the devotional on the first Fridays of each month. For example, the calendar date can be disregarded because the first Friday of each month will not be on the same day of each month. Okay? So baby, I'm gonna help y'all and try improving to overcome addictions. If you know you're addicted to something, you can help yourself. It says, it is sad to be bound to someone with alcohol or drug problems. The addiction places a heavy burden upon the rest of the family members, adding unnecessary worry and stress. Okay? So they have something for if it's drug related or if it's alcohol related or however it may be related. That's something for us. Okay? To obtain spiritual strength. At times our faith can waver. The pressure of the world bearing down on our shoulders, making it seem difficult to go on. I'm going to help you. That's why you're going to help me help you, because we're going to get on here and talk about it, and we're going to solve some problems, baby. That's what I specialize in. And they got other stuff in here. They got stuff up in here I'm just not even going to speak about because I don't do it. So I can't. I don't even want to tell nobody, because to me, this is taking somebody else's self-will away from them, or their free will away from them. So I won't mention it. I don't want to put that in y'all spirit. You know, y'all say y'all heard it from me. That's not going to happen. Okay? But I'll share this one. To keep you on your lover's mind. When separated from the one you love for reasons outside of your control, try this forget-me-not setup. If you are a man, using this formula, substitute she or her where appropriate. So that means somebody else can take your love of mine. So it's a problem solver right here. So that means if it's your lover, and somebody else can took your love of mine away from you, but it was originally your lover, then you can do something about it. But if this was not originally your lover, and you're trying to take somebody else's lover, I advise you, don't try it. Coming from my mouth, please. Okay. And then there is, I don't know if I want to say this one. I keep that, but I don't know. I don't want to entice nobody to do nothing wrong, you know. It says to draw back a stray lover. This is for the ones, the women, the good women who had their original husbands, and somebody just keep on taking your man, messing with your man. He won't be a stray, like a stray dog. Okay, so they say abandonment. Most people fear it happening to them. How many have been in relationships for a long period of time and then one day woke up to find their loved one had just walked out of their life? They were dropped. Oh, so easy to happen these days, baby. That's why you gotta be strong. Either don't have none, or guess what? Draw back your straight leg. That's what you want to do. And they got something to keep your job. They say in Louisiana there are no job protection laws. Only in Louisiana. Your employer can fire you at any time for whatever reason. To your boss, you are only a chattel. Whatever the reason is, your pink slip will say either undependable or causing dissension in the workplace, or a customer's complaint about the employee's conduct. So glad I don't work there. From there. Oh, reverse a curse to known and unknown enemies. That's one, okay? There are times in life when you seem to be up against difficult situations. Every time you turn around, you bump into a wall. Every time you seem to get ahead, you are knocked back down. Problem solving rituals, that's what they say. To break up a negative condition in the home. After the stress and strain of working outside the home, fighting the rush hour traffic, it is not an enjoyable experience to come home to a situation where there is a lot of stress and confusion. Or those who should be living together in harmony at war. Does your mate take his or her frustrations out on you when he or she gets home from work? To protect from enemies. It doesn't matter how good a person you can be. No one goes through life without making an enemy here and there. Some enemies can be vicious and want some kind of revenge, whether the reason is real or imaginary. You got to protect yourself. And to remove evil from your past. Sometimes the very people we trust seem to send out negative thoughts about the plans and projects we may be engaged in. We all encounter those who seem to be in agreement with our plans as we discuss our lives with them, but at the same time, they are praying that we fail in our endeavor. This is a case where you can be hexing yourself with your own mouth by talking too much. Okay. Don't talk too much to people. Don't even just sit back and listen to them. But sometimes don't even listen to them because it be infiltration, distractions and infiltrations and shit. Don't do it. To get a child. With the overpopulation problems and people always moving to greener pastures, it can be difficult to find a child. At times, it may be necessary to find a second job to supplement your income. You can find yourself a job. It will help you find yourself a job. I ain't saying this. To eliminate a rival. To compete with another who desires the same person as you. I ain't gonna read that. Well, yes, I am. To compete with another who desires the same person as you can bring out very negative emotions such as jealousy, insecurity, and even hatred. There are some individuals in the world who prefer only to be romantically involved with married people. If you know the name of your rival, try this one. See, that's why I don't do love and all that. And I ain't worrying about no rivals. To improve your business. All businesses have their slow periods as well as their busy seasons for the slow days or if you are trying to get started in your business. If your business has been jinxed or hoodoo, because people will hoodoo and jinx your business, baby. They will see you making money and then you'll be doing good and then all of a sudden, everything you do is all bad, okay? It says it is possible to come to work one morning and find powders or strange objects placed at your business door. When there are too many businesses of the same type, too close together in the same area, a proprietor may feel the need to eliminate the competition in some way. He or she may be tempted to put a jinx on your business. In order to survive and not become a victim, you can take these steps, okay? So I'm gonna need y'all to know. Don't be letting nobody jinx y'all business up and y'all doing the same business up. People will do it, they will do it. Then keep the law with. Some people seem to be constantly harassed by the police. Every time they get behind the wheel of a car, they'll stop for some reason. Then there are those whose occupations are a bit illegal. Oops. To overcome fear. Sometimes fear can be difficult to shake off when it gets hold of you. Then there are those people who get a thrill from putting fear and superstition in your mind. Don't let them do it. To protect your money from being hoodooed or jinxed. Many times a person may think you have more money than you do in reality. If you have lent money to another and are having financial problems later, the person you have loaned the money to has jinxed your money supply. Even relatives can be jealous of your financial prosperity. Baby, watch who you share your money with. To cause another to perjure themselves in court at a time when you can confuse another person's testimony against you, or you can have a better chance of winning the case. That's what they say. To get another to speak their mind. When you know that something is bothering another, it can be very frustrating to get them to open up. At times in any relationship, it is good to have some sort of reassurance as to where we are standing with the other. So you do it and you make them speak their mind, and you're going to get the truth. I ain't sharing these because I don't know. To uncover the truth. From time to time, we all encounter situations where we are filled with doubt in our minds. Then again, there are those who will deliberately lie about the causes of a problem, perhaps to protect themselves from the guilt of wrongdoing. Okay, like y'all favorite person. Okay, to improve your studies in school. As an adult, working and going to college can be tough. I know this firsthand because I was working while I went to nursing school. At times, it can be difficult for students in elementary, middle, and high school to make good grades, as it is now in some areas. If you do not pass the exit exam, you will not graduate from high school, even if you did make good grades. Okay? Y'all can do something about this to gain a peace of mind. Peace of mind is a blessing. For the mother hens who always worry, it does not come easy. When routines are suddenly broken and we do not know where our loved ones are, peace of mind seems to vanish. You have to pray for your peace of mind. We got something to do about that. I ain't gonna tell y'all how to put nobody out. I ain't gonna tell y'all this one. To destroy someone's power of another. It can be very frustrating being involved in a relationship when your mate constantly jumps up, dropping what he or she is doing with you at the beck and call of another. To gain prosperity. It has been said that if a business profits increase by 10% each year, the business is prospering. When you are able to save or earn 10% more each year in your savings account, then you are prospering. Anything less than this, and you are only surviving on the sea of life. You can use the 7-day plain glass visual light for this ritual. To keep money in the home. When the money is leaving as fast as it is coming in, it appears as though you will never get ahead. Once you get behind with your bills, it can be difficult to catch up. Got somebody. To calm another's anger. It can be difficult. It can be a bit difficult to get someone to work with us on anything while they are angry. And even harder to reconcile with a mate when they are angry. And you two are separated. Y'all gotta get along. We gotta do something about it. And that's all I'm going to share with y'all on today. So that's what we're going to be doing this year on this channel. We're going to talk about the ins and outs, you know, but we're going to get physical and learn how to do better for ourselves and not let people distract us, you know. To see me, I've been in the gym. Sure, y'all. I've been in the gym. I've been in the gym 46 in the gym. So baby, I gotta stay strong, I got a grandbaby, I gotta stay healthy, keep up with myself, you know, don't let people, infiltrate what I got going on, you know. So I'm gonna do best by our lives. And if I can help, I won't hinder. So it's been very good talking to you all today. I will be coming back because I will be counting down my birthday with you all. And yeah, you know, time what might happen, you know? Or who might come through, you know? So it's been nice talking. I've been here a long time. I love y'all. It's good to see y'all again. Been having on all my little spiritual jewelry. Somebody asked me how I keep stuff off of me. Baby, I got jewelry, I got candles, I got, you know, it's the whole bubble around me, you know, prayers. So y'all have a good one. Bye.